everybody else. Amen? We are supposed to influence society, not just be pushed off in a little corner or a sector of the world and have the world make fun of us. We should be the ones that are setting the tone of what goes on in the world. And we have to do more than just gather together in our buildings on Sunday morning, have our own little private language, our own little special t-shirts, our own little special jewelry, while the world around us dies and goes to hell because they don't even understand what we're doing, because they want to see us do something. They want to see Jesus, and we have to show them Jesus. Now, I've lived quite a while, and to be honest with you, I was a pretty unhappy lady. Even though I was a Christian, I was pretty unhappy. Now, I was abused by my dad growing up. I endured sexual abuse from my dad on a regular basis for probably a good 13 to 14 years. My mother didn't really know how to help me, so she just kind of hid from it, and so I was abused by my dad, betrayed by my mother. A couple of times I tried to reach out to somebody for help. Back in those days, nobody talked about abuse, and so it just kind of got swept under the rug, and I just had to finally get to the point where I said, you know what, I'm going to survive. Now, I know that I'm looking at people tonight, many of you are probably survivors. You probably have gone through situations and maybe are going through situations right now, and you don't know anything that you can do except survive. And so I thought, well, when I was 18, I would get away from the situation. I would leave home as soon as I could get away from my dad. But the truth of the matter was, I got away from the situation, but I didn't realize I still had the situation in me. You see, I still had it in my thinking. I still had it in my emotions, because I left my father's house full of hatred and bitterness, and I had a chip on my shoulder, and I felt like everybody owed